going right into this shit, ain't we? We are, motherfucker, we are. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Panzer Hearts, the first of many games I intend to play on this stream, as long as things go according to plan, which they never do, but that is the point of making plans. I am, of course, Decker Link, and on to this first game we're going to be revisiting, I should say, Panzer Hearts. Now, if you remember on the last one, on the first episode we did, the only episode we've done so far, in the first episode we were introduced to the world of Panzer Hearts. It is an exercise in alternate history. Now, for those of you who do not know, and I don't blame you if you don't, because most people do not know this about me, I really like alternate history. One of my favorite channels on YouTube is Alternate History Hub. Hey, Breeze here and everything. Holy shit, this stream is starting off strong. When I first played Panzer Hearts, I knew there were elements of alternate history, and the first episode is even called Alternate History World War II. But I did not... fuck off, you know I'm dealing with an infection, you fuck off.
Gross.
I'm going to the doctor next week for all the people who've been complaining about me burping all the time. Fucking hell, I'm sorry that my possibly life-threatening disease is annoying you. Believe me, it annoys me more than you fucking know! So, I like alternate history, and it turns out there was a lot more to the lore of this game than I originally knew. I didn't realize it, but the author of Panzer Hearts, Karri, a guy named Karri, he's a sweetheart. He's an absolute darling of a man. He's been very nice to me in emails. He's also been interacting with people in the comments. He's just a wonderful person. He made a video, one of many, and now the microwave's going to go in the background. Thank God. The audio didn't suck enough as is, I'm just saying. Karri made a one of many videos on their YouTube channel, which I'll link to the one I'm going to refer to in the description down below, where he was describing the things that they changed to make this alternate world of Panzer Hearts. In a short summary, they basically changed geographical settings so that very significant things that led into the late Bronze Age collapse did not happen, which would have allowed the Kingdom of Egypt to survive into the Classical Age, where Greece and Greek culture really took off and became the hub of Western society. So if Egypt was not only geographically more accessible to that area, as well as surviving into that area with a 2,000-year history leading into that, there would definitely be Egyptian influence in this modern era. And also, important thing to note about this game, there are no Nazis. This is not a Nazi dating simulator. This is definitely not that. I watched a lot of the videos on their channel. Very easy to do because, one, I find it interesting, and two, the people that host them are from various people from all over the world. They're game development studios worldwide. It's amazing. They're all just wonderful people, and it's just a very... So I watched a lot of them, so it's not Nazis. There's no Nazis in this game. It is all entirely based in an alternate history of this world. And so that brings me to today, where they had... What? Your friend made a 30-second burping compilation of me? He's deciding whether you should put it on the internet or not.
Do it!
Absolutely!
Do it!
Do it! Send it to me! I want to see that! Point is, that brings me to today, where upon seeing the first episode of Panzer Hearts, apparently they liked it so much they sent me the full game on Steam, which you can also get at the link in another link in the description down below. And I'm not getting paid for this shit. They just were like, "Hey, could you play the game?" I said, "Sure, I'll play the game." I played the game. They're like, "Hey, we liked you playing the game. Here's the rest of the game." And I was like, fucking sweet. So now I'm going to play the game. This is going to be one of the irregular series for the upload schedule. It's going to be extracurricular activities, Echo, and then something else. Be it Nekojishi, Lagoon Lounge, The Pirate's Fate, Panzer Hearts,
Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation, if anyone ever wants us to do that again, other than us.
I want to do that.
I said other than us! Without further fucking ado, other than to say thank you very much for sending me the rest of the game. I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of this, and I hope this little explanation has helped give a little more background into this game, so hopefully it's as interesting for y'all as it is for me, because there's a lot to learn about this game before you even get to the fucking plot, which is just you know, we've already done the first part, so we're gonna actually wind up skipping through the majority of it, but that's so we could get to the episode 2. I'm just we're gonna be people watching live are gonna be watching some redundant shit. I mean, honestly, I kind of don't want to skip over this because now I'm seeing it through a different light. It's kind of different. It's definitely different. Context changes a lot of shit. Context is very important. Keep that in mind, fucking Britain. Here's the Hans Nubis bit. Meet Hans Nubis 1000. This was, oh my god. I was like, if this was really where they were going, I would have fucking lost my shit. And I did lose my shit, if you've seen the first episode. I didn't even realize, like, when I was first playing it, that he has balance issues, so the fact that he keeps falling over and over again in this first day, it's like, it's kinda sad. He is so pretty. Oh god, our main character is pretty as shit. I think it's called Contour's Place. It's not even like there's an official building or something. So here we are, we're finally at the official beginning of episode 2. Or at least the plot of episode 2. So let's see what we have to see here. What does this say? Oh, it went away. Oh, pictures of me and my brother and our father. Oh, okay. That's cool. After the ride with Astrid, the air inside our home feels dusty. Troubled feeling grows within me. Can someone get anxious of their own home? I feel I do. I leave my jacket on a hanger and head into the living room. Oh, it's Mom, and she's really close to us for some reason. Could you back off, Mom? You're freaking me out. Mom's sitting at a living room table, hopefully in a chair. She's just on the table meditating. It's like, Mom, why'd you have to become a hippie while I'm gone? Goddamn. Has she just been waiting for me, staring into space? Oh, Jesus, that's fucking sad. Bastian, where have you been? I was so worried. Mom, today was my first day at work, remember? Oh, does she have Alzheimer's? Oh, that's sad. I told you I went to the factory. Yes, factory, that's right. You're working for the war effort. But are you sure you fit in at the factory? It can be quite laborious. You should leave that kind of work to the brave women of the home front. You're still healing from your wounds. Mom, stop, please. I'm fortunate enough to even get a second chance. Something is wrong with my inner ear, but that doesn't stop me from doing my part. But those noisy factory machines could destroy your ears completely. You might even damage your sense of balance. But, no, I understand. Sacrificing yourself for the Empire is the only thing you ever think of. Damn, dude. She is very anti-nationalistic, which is understandable, but we're also playing as a nationalistic dude in a nationalistic era. If I could, I would take the first train to the front. It's not the Empire I think of, it's father. Oh, damn. We could 1-2 punch this bitch right in the face. Also, she's not a bitch, she's our mom. So we could choose to think of our dad or the Empire most. I think she would care more about our dad, so let's go with that. Oh, Bastian, you're always such a good son. I wish your father could see you now. He would be so proud of you. Motherfucker! Bastian, you are still my child. But I'm not. I'm a grown man, and I need to fulfill my duty. You have grown so much, Bastian. I'm proud of you. Can you then please be proud of what I'm doing now? Factory is a dangerous place. No, it's not. In the assembly area, we use Oropax earplugs, so factory work won't make me go deaf. I'm still worried to death. You have to be careful. Did you know your father's Ba came to me in a dream last night? Ba? What? Oh, you know what? Because Ka is like living energy. I bet Ba is like your spirit or something like that. I'm assuming that. I think someone explained to me what CA or KA meant, and I completely forgot it because I'm a fucking idiot. He wanted to talk to you, but he was afraid you wouldn't listen. Oh, that's a shitty thing to say to a deaf person. My father was a soldier, a hero. He gave his life for the Empire. I won't expect anything less from myself. Shame hits my stomach. Oh, Jesus, she's crying a lot, and in quick succession. I put my arm around her and try to comfort her by talking about my first day at the factory. I'm doing important work for the Empire. I'm building great weapons that'll win the war for us. I'll become a man worthy of father. Mom, I just hope you can understand. But Bash, she feels so fragile in my arms. She doesn't have anyone left in this world but me. And it's not my father's fault I failed on the front. The Egyptian soul, the Ka, the Ba, and the Ak. The ancient Egyptians believed the soul had three parts, the Ka, the Ba, and the Ak. The Ka and Ba were spiritual entities that everyone possessed, but the Ak was an entity reserved for only the select few that were deserving of Mayat Keru. Cool. I need to get some antacid or something. I haven't drank water because I was thirsty in so long. It's always just been because my throat was on fire. How will we manage? Oh, the sadness. The next morning I go to the office complex. I feel a bit out of place as I had a terrible nightmare. I've had those ever since I came from the front. Oh, yeah, unfortunately. The dream is always the same. I'm on the battle, and soldiers around me are dying. I'm unable to move and help them. All I can do is watch them die. It's horrible. I need to shake this off and concentrate. I'm sure it will get better over time. Frau Beller, Conter's secretary, taps away at her typewriter. The rhythmic clacking soothes me. Ma'am, General Laborer Bastion reporting to Colonel Ackerman.
Yes, the colonel's ready to see you.
I know that's obviously not her voice, but anyone named Frau, I just think of, where was it? Frau... Yeah, it was from Young Frankenstein. Bastion, come in! Conter paces restlessly around the room. Oh, jeez. Moving from side to side like a friggin' Michael Jackson wannabe. Oh, Jesus, there's two. Okay, there's... there was two of them for a second. When I greet him with the customary bow, he stops and smiles at me. At ease, Bastion. I was informed you made your first assembly work with the polyester pieces yesterday. I heard you did a fine job. Yes, sir. Don't be so formal, Bastion. Ease up. Today you will have a new task. You are to report to the same assembly hall as yesterday. You'll be shown the real equipment. You'll be shown how the real equipment is assembled. I'm very happy to hear that, sir. Conter points at the painting of the Emperor on the wall. There he is. Bastion, what do you think of our leader, the Emperor? Oh, Jesus, here we go. So, our two options here, on the surface level, look very nationalistic, but let's read them out for you. Our leader is Supreme Commander of our armed forces and the man who guides our 10,000-year empire. Or, our leader is heir to the bloodline of the great Irior, the first emperor raised from the dead by Anubis. One is definitely more culturalistic and the other one is more, militaristic. That's an interesting dissertation. I wonder which he would have... Well, the guy is a soldier, so we should probably go with the military one. Yes, that's who he is, but how do you feel about him? Okay. Colonel, I don't understand your question. Of course I love him. Bastion, I already told you not to be so formal. I want to hear real answers from you. Conter turns from me, shaking his head. I will send for you later. Dismissed. Yes, sir. As I leave Conter's office, I feel deeply uneasy. Why did he ask me something like that? Have I never been so directly questioned about my loyalty? Is he doubting me? Have I done something to upset him? I only started here yesterday. Maybe that's it. I'm new, and he wants to see if I'm up to the task. That makes sense, as the mission here is extremely important. But I still don't understand why he came to the hospital and chose me. Well, I do have the best references. I was in the youth program, got the best grades, I volunteered for battle, I've done everything right. Not to mention my father is a hero of the Grand War, a martyr for the Empire. That could well explain it. Better just focus on the work. I will prove to Conter I'm worthy of his trust. Hans is waving for me in the assembly hall. Oh God, what was his voice? I don't remember. What took you so long? No, it's not it. It's not it. That's Herschel. Jesus, no. Hulk Hogan? Really?
Well, let me tell you something, brother. What took you so long, Jack?
I'm not doing Hulk Hogan's voice. The last time I took a wrestler's voice and put that into a character, I got fucking reamed for that shit. What took you so long? I've been here since Colonel Acumen called me. Slow on your feet, are you? I had to go to the bathroom on the way here, but I'm ready to serve now. Relax, I'm just teasing. Follow me. I follow Hans through the hall, passing all kinds of factory machinery. As you can see, we've progressed quite a lot since yesterday. That's because the factory runs around the clock with multiple shifts. Now that's efficiency for the Empire. Even though we have to maintain the machinery, it doesn't stop other parts of the complex from functioning. And here we oh shit, they have a shed in a shed, holy shit. Eventually you arrive at a massive, much more extensive assembly hall. In the center there stands a red wooden house. We stop in front of it. This is the operation center of the facility. Let me show you. Hans leads me into the building. Oh shit, hey, this is the map. This is the map that they were talking about. Fucking... What is this device that is a keyboard with a set of strange, oh shit, rotating discs? This is what, this is the map that they talk about in the video that that's in the descriptions. They have the isthmus, the landmass that connects Egypt by the Nile to Greece. Papers on the floor, papers on the floor. Looking like a fool with your papers on the floor. It's all one small room, and instead of the paintings that seem to be the facility's style, the walls are covered with maps. And there's of course a frame with the Emperor's photo. Oh, okay, it's an old IBM used to send encrypted messages. That's pretty fucking handy. A dozen or so typewriters lay on the table. 3. With one in particular set apart from the rest. Hans looks at a huge map covering almost the whole wall. It shows our empire surrounded by other countries. The huge country to the east is Kolondov. I still don't know how the fuck to say that. That's where the Da Vinci Code came from. Interesting. Kolodnov.
He's a Kolodnov, yes, so I want the country.
The country is on the west of France, and the island separated from the mainland is Brescia. So I guess that's instead of Britain. In between the Empire and Kolodnov, there is Pastelia, a country mauled for centuries by its larger neighbors. That would be Poland. Whenever there is a conflict, it seems Pastelia gets beaten up by everyone. Yeah, that's definitely Poland. Holy shit. After the Grand War, Pastelia was independent for a short time. After our successful invasion in the beginning of this summer, it now wholly belongs to the Empire. Aw, poor Poland. Well, it's the Grand Empire. Why would they be poor if they're part of the great, grandest, awesomest empire? You see, our great empire is surrounded by its enemies, Kolodnov, France, or France, I should say. Sorry, and Brescia. Yes, I've seen maps before. No need to be a smartass. You haven't seen this map before. This lists all facilities like ours throughout the empire. Together, our factories make up the Circuit of Victory. I'm an engineer, so I love that name. It's vital this circuit keeps going even if a component malfunctions. So what kind of circuit would you say this is? Well, I don't fucking... Marmotafox! Marmotafox. Thank you for the follow and hello, Stephanie. Series or parallel? I'm gonna go with series? Like I was really stupid. Fuck you! Parallel, ha! Yeah, he's happy I know the right answer. Because of course he is. That's of course the one I just heard. Parallel, I agree. The current will keep flowing even if one component goes offline. That's actually pretty fucking obvious. I should have thought of that. I'm an idiot. So parallel it is. What fascinates me is that the analogy goes deeper. In a series connection, all components have the same current. This would mean, in our analogy, that all the facilities would need to operate at the same level of energy consumption. This would make no sense, as the facilities have different purposes. CA Artist, thank you for the follow, and hello again, Stephanie. Your friend is drawing on your arm.
Draw a dick! Draw a dick!
I'm kidding. Jesus. In a parallel circuit, the voltage for all components is the same, but the current for each of them can differ. This is important information! It does make sense. I do need to know the tech knowledge, because I am going to be building tanks, for fuck's sake. You do need to be technically efficient. Isn't that amazing? Sure. You're saying that if one of the factories was bombed, the other factories could keep running. Hans's face goes cold before I even finish my sentence. I've said something wrong. What are you talking about? Our factories are not going to be bombed. We have the best air force in the world, and the commander-in-chief has personally promised to keep our skies clear. I was just speaking hypothetically. Didn't mean that's gonna happen. Okay, it's fine. You're young, and young people are foolish. In principle, I think you get the idea. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. Nationalism is really dangerous. Hans points to one of the dots on the map, face firm. This is our factory. As you can see, there's a heavy concentration of factories and other production facilities in this area. We are the heart of the Empire, Bastion. We have a great duty to fulfill. Yes, and we'll do it with great enthusiasm. As I'm freaking drowning in throat acid. That's more like it. Now let's get to work. We leave the operations center and head back to the main area, the place where we were the day before. However, it's changed. Equipment to move the assembly places lines the area. Pieces of machinery lay across the ground. What seems to be a piece of clothing is peeking out from among the pieces. Hans kicks it to the corner. It seems the night shift have done an awful job yet again. The pieces are all over the place. No wonder. There's much lower class citizens than we are. We'll have to clean up after their mess. Wow, lower class citizens. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, I'll take care of it in no time. I run over to one of the pieces and take hold of it. I try to lift it, but quickly realize I can't. It was way too heavy. This is the real shit. You crack me up. Those aren't the polyester pieces from yesterday. They're the real deal. Not even Hans Nubis 1000 can move these pieces now. Best moment. Oh, Jesus. Well, you'll have to use the crane. You know how to use one, don't you? Okay, I'll show you. We climb to the crane operator's cabin, and Hans shows me the different levers of the machine. All the movements of the crane are controlled with 4 levers. The first moves the crane left and right, second moves the boom up and down, third lever extends the boom, and fourth one controls the hoist. In just a couple minutes, I get a hold of how to operate the huge machine. Seems you got the knack of it. I'll let you move the pieces now. Yes, sir. I try to act cool, but I feel super nervous. I didn't expect to real action this quickly. Oh, I didn't expect to get real action real quick. Oh, Jesus. But here goes. Alright, holy shit. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Well, this is cool. I guess that's it? Yay! Well done, Bastion! Get down from there and come marvel at your achievement. A small tank stands in front of us. It's not particularly impressive. The design is so light, it's probably only used as infantry support or reconnaissance. Yeah, a stealth tank! A picture of a fierce Anubis is painted on the side of the armor to protect the crew. We call her the Spitz. The Spitz. You fools forgot to tighten the caterpillar tracks this time. You know, if you want to just do it yourself. How do you plan to drive this thing out of here? The fool here is you. Shouldn't you actually be doing something instead of barging in here all the time? Whatever, I knew talking with you would provide no real intelligence. Anyway, congrats on the assembly, Bastion. At least someone here knows what he's doing. Oh, thank you. But I have to say, Hans really showed me how to do it. We don't have time for this nonsense. Astrid, get to work. Bastion, report to Colonel Ackerman. Why do I gotta keep going back to this guy's office? What the fuck? I enter Conter's office, excited to hear what he has to say. General Liver Bastion reporting once again your clinginess.
At ease, Bastion. I heard you assembled your first tank today. It's quite impressive. None of our general laborers have assembled a tank before. You see, this was actually a test.
The Spits, where can I find the Swallows? Dude, fucking epic movie, Captain Jack Swallows.
We are the pirates of the Caribbean! I wanted to see how well you performed with a limited amount of information.
Thank you, Colonel.
You're welcome. You are now promoted to Assembler. Congratulations, son. Dismissed.
You couldn't send that in a fucking memo? Thank you, sir. As I leave Conter's office, I spot a young woman sitting in the receptionist's chair. She's looking at her nails intently. Her voluminous hair flows down her shoulders as she's boasting a luscious outfit. A luscious outfit? It's not the only luscious thing about her, good God almighty. She could have walked right off a youth magazine cover. She stands and walks towards me. Upon passing me, she gives me a short glance, her eyes like cats, mischievous. A delicious, sultry perfume stings me like a royal cobra, penetrating my skin with ease. I stand dumbfounded for a few seconds, as if I had just been shot again. I try to resist, but eventually I stop and glance back at her. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, it's the boss's daughter, oh God, oh God. I don't know how young she is. Anyone who uses the word daddy is either being fucking kinky or they're really young. Daddy, why'd you keep me waiting? You know I don't like waiting.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It might not be the boss's daughter because they look completely different. Oh, God.
She brushes right past me and into Conter's office. Can't believe Conter has a daughter like her.
It could be her daughter.
And that perfume. Oh, God. The ringing of the factory bell signals that work for my shift is done for today. I join the flood of other workers heading out of the factory. As I get to the gate to fetch my bike, ASTRID suddenly appears next to me. Bastion, wait! Let's go swimming now! I'd be stupid not to go with her. She annoys me too much. I just want to go home. Let's go swimming!
Let's go swimming.
Yeah, let's go. You don't have to go see your mom. Well, to be honest, I feel really stupid for not going yesterday. You said you know an amazing place? I do. I'm ready if you are. Let's go. Let's do it then. ASTRID jumps on her bike and speeds out of the factory premises. I grab my bike and follow her. I have trouble keeping up with her as she speeds towards the river. ASTRID weaves through traffic faster than the cars do. She turns a corner ahead of me. By the time I turn it, I've lost her. Instead, there's a glimmer of the river. I bike towards it and stop at the riverfront. The river is God damn, this cursor is huge. I gotta put it way the hell up here. The river is surrounded by a large mound-like structure made of rock, possibly meant to keep children from falling into it. That makes sense. I look around, but can't see where it would be possible to swim. ASTRID is nowhere to be found. I hear a whistle to my right. Hello? I hear it to my left, because that's the only earbud that's in. ASTRID has climbed onto a strip of rocks beside the river. Bastion, come here. Use the rocks as footholds. Okay, can you see the little ledge down there? A small pier-like formation sits, barely even visible, down where the structure meets the river. A large tree growing through the rocks completely hides it. I can see it. Seems pretty difficult to get down there, though. Don't worry, just follow me. We climb down the side of the river using the rocks as footholds. It's amazing how fast ASTRID can move. I have to take a time to place my feet in stable positions, but ASTRID moves very naturally. She must have made this climb countless of times. Have a wonderful night. Have a good one.
Have the goodest of ones. Enjoy it. Savor it. Enjoy it. I said enjoy already. Thesaurus.com. Relish it.
After an exhausting few minutes, we finally arrive at the ledge. Last one in the water is a rotten egg. As soon as we reach the ledge, Astrid rips off her clothes. Oh my! Are we gonna... I don't know if there's any adult content in this game, but we shall soon see. I don't think there's gonna be... I didn't see any 18 plus warnings, but just in case. I turn away, red-faced. I've never seen a girl naked, at least not after I became a man. Manly man! Astrid doesn't seem bothered by it at all. Then there's a splash. I take off my shirt and pants. With only my underwear, I jump into the water and swim after ASTRID. When they reach the ASTRID, I splash a wave over the water her way. She grins devilishly, then slaps the water right into my face. Oh God! Whoa! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! My! Oh my! We're gonna say goodbye. I don't know. Jesus! Whoa! Motherfucker! Okay, for a brief second, the sunlight and water distort my vision, and I squint at her. Her face is scrunched up, trying not to laugh at me, but her face is so weird. I start laughing at her, and she bursts into a fit of giggles. Her laugh is nice, fearless, and genuine, but at the same time, it's an opening! A splash! A splash again catching her unawares. Judging from the look on her face, the battle's far from over. Aww. So cute. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck is this shit? I wake up in my bed. Oh, Jesus, Jesus! Episodes from yesterday flashed through my consciousness, assembling the tank with Hans, Konso giving me a promotion, the swimming trip with Astrid. The best thing is, I don't think I had any nightmares last night. I slept soundly, thinking of how much fun I had with Astrid. And then out of nowhere, Contra's daughter pops into my mind. She walks past me. Once again, her scent wafts over me. I turn to look at her. To my surprise, she's smiling at me. I shake my head. Did that really happen, or am I just dreaming? That's gonna be where we end this episode of Panzer Hearts. Thank you all very much for watching. This is, again, part of the irregular series, so I have no idea when we will be getting back to this one, but it is on the irregular schedule. So after we do Echo extracurricular activities, we'll be doing something else, and then yada yada. So it might be a few days, might be a week or so, but now that I have the full game, there ain't shit stopping me, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what there is to do in this game. I really find it interesting. Alternate history, it's all great. So make sure you check it out in the link down below. Also, if you're interested in the lore of this game, eventually we will unlock a lore section, but if you want to know a little more about the history leading up to it, check out the video in the description down below. It is narrated, and he's on screen, so I don't know why I said narrated, but it's by the writer of this game, Karri. He's a wonderful man. He's a delicious bean. So thank you all very much for watching this episode, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trainer professional. Leave the words of my head when I say, holy shit, outros last too long. Fare thee well. Bye, everyone!